Just before this video gets going, I do want to mention I have a Discord server. Join if you want to suggest new video ideas or just come chat with us. And if you like what you see here today, you'll like pretty much everything else on my channel, so why not subscribe? Thanks. Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and I'm sure you guys have heard about the Impractical Jokers before, at least to some capacity, and if you are, you might be familiar with this guy right here. His name is Joe Gatto, someone who apparently stepped down from the show years back to focus more on his family life. However, he's recently found himself in some hot water due to one Josie B on TikTok claiming SA. Now, if you guys haven't seen any of the evidence yet, or I guess so-called evidence or pictures or screenshots or whatever, you'll know why a lot of people are kind of seeing this as fake, and I'm leaning a little bit towards that way myself. Now, I do just want to mention I'm not like an Impractical Jokers fan. Sometimes me and my friends watch clips of their channel or whatever, but you know, I guess it's alright. I've just never really been that much into pranks in real life. So this whole thing starts about a week ago when Josie B posted TikTok that has copyrighted music with a caption saying, "Little did she know, last night after meeting her first celebrity, he would change how she views all celebrities for the rest of her life," with her going on to say that even the good ones aren't safe. Trust me. Then putting the hashtags comedian, celebrity, SA, and practical jokers. And actually, I probably should have even said that this whole thing started the situation because it's really what tipped people off about it. Earlier in this month, she posted another TikTok with her crying and her having the caption, "Should have expected the ending," of course talking about the Joe Gatto situation. She then goes on to post a TikTok story time, which has some of the evidence, I guess, quote unquote, saying this is how it started, here's my story. And of course, as the video goes on, you get to see more and more of the, I guess, evidence, which are just screenshots of her and Joe Gatto together, followed with some Instagram DMs, which are not bad at all. It seems like a regular conversation that a fan would have with a celebrity. If anything, the comments think that she's messaging him weird. Why are you messaging him like that? Girl, you were the one that was creeping me out, not you flirting with him. Girl, be so for real. I do just want you to keep in mind that there is an age difference. There's a big age gap between these two. This girl apparently is 19 and Joe Gatto's around 50. Now, according to what you might look up online, Joe Gatto has cheated on his wife multiple times. He even had like a little bit of a system for it, with the night that these two spent together, I guess, being one of those times. Josie then goes on to post some more evidence, which I don't know if I can really share here on YouTube in full because it's a picture of her butt, but she captions it, probably going to get this taken down. But here's what he did with his teeth. Even though, and this is my opinion, I don't really think that this would come from somebody's teeth because like just the size of the bruise alone, it looks like it's bigger than any human's mouth ever. I mean, this looks like if you were to take like a baseball bat and smack someone's butt with it, that's the type of bruise that would come about. If you go on Twitter, you'll be able to find the evidence there, the picture that I'm talking about, and you can judge for yourself.
Actually assaulted by Joe Gatto, the Impractical Joker. I'm so sorry I was at work and I didn't think that shit was gonna blow up. I've literally been posting about this shit for over a year, and I've been DMing celebrities, other people, like trying to get my story out there, and one goddamn little TikTok about that follows this little trend about a celebrity, then it fucking blows up, and you guys don't believe me. Why do you think I was... Yeah, I got sexually assaulted by Joe Gatto, the Impractical Joker. I'm sorry if you don't want to believe it, but the people you idolize are not always going to be good. They're going to do shitty things, and they're going to take advantage of people because of that. Like, I'm not saying it was, I mean, I think some of it was my fault. I don't fucking know how this shit works, but I just posted the proof.
Now, she does end up releasing another video that is 10 minutes, and honestly, it is so unbearable to watch simply because she rambles a bunch, gets off of topic, and for 10 minutes, she basically just goes over what I went over in like 2. However, I guess she does offer a little bit of important insight as to why she even went over to his apartment at 2 a.m., which is that she was drunk, I guess. But she wasn't drunk enough to not take pictures and make her way to the elevator, which, by the way, Joe was staying in a hotel at the time, and he had given her specific instructions on where to go and where to meet him at in the elevator. Here's those screenshots right now. And she even says herself in the video, she thought she was going to be like on the spy mission almost with the amount of instructions that he was giving her. And, you know, from the way he was talking in the instructions, it seemed like Joe Gatto was cheating on his wife at the time. He didn't want to be seen. So that's kind of why I said what I said earlier. But all this stuff, it just kind of seems like she's instigating the entire situation. Like nothing really bad happened, or not really anything that we can say definitively. I mean, if this ends up becoming more of a problem, maybe it'll be taken to court or whatever, which, I mean, honestly, I prefer, because I mean, at that point, we'd be able to see more evidence, probably even getting some official statements and stuff like that. So it's just kind of like, yeah, she tried to provide screenshots and her point of view and so-called evidence, but that evidence is kind of garbage when you really think about what she's saying and what she's showing, especially with that bruise, man. Like, I don't know how that could come from somebody's teeth. I get that some people might bruise easily. She might be one of them, but I mean, it really doesn't, it really doesn't make too much sense to me. Now, I did want to mention something that is a bigger issue when stuff like this ever comes out. It's that if you are the one that has been essayed, or, you know, if you know that for certain and you have all of this evidence and it's, you know, actually good evidence, then yes, you should totally, you know, speak your truth, report it to the police first, honestly, and then try to get your story out there. But if your evidence is shaky and there's nothing really bad going on, but you're still kind of certain on what happened, try to get a second opinion or a third opinion before you just go out there and start putting people on blast, or you try to put people on blast, because a lot of the time what will happen is that stuff like this will come out and the evidence won't be anything like you thought it would be. It won't be really anything solid. All you'll really have is your POV. And this is essentially her word versus his, and you won't really get anywhere with that. On top of that, it'll also make it harder for people who are actually essay victims to come out with their evidence, because then nobody's going to believe them. Now, of course, we have Joe Gatto's official statement on the whole situation. You know, we love the New York Times. He says, "I've used poor judgment, and as a result, I've violated the trust of people I love the most. But anyone who knows me knows full well that I would not assault anyone. Working on myself is an ongoing process, and I'm now going to take some time away from the public eye to focus my energies where I am needed." Now, wouldn't you believe it, we're still not done yet, seeing as though there were some DMs that were not fake by an apparent friend of Juicy B, and this is them texting her right now. "Man, I love you, but you need to stop. You told me that you were begging him to invite you over. Please, bro. And then you block me. Literally a week prior to all of these videos, you tell me and Anne-Marie that you're going to stop doing this stupid stuff. Stop lying about it. Dead ass. It's going to ruin his life." She then replies with, "Shut the F up. Seriously, you were laughing when I told you about it. Of course I blocked you. You only started to care because other people did. It's none of your business what I lie about or what I don't lie about. And I can't go forward now, especially because I didn't mean half of the stuff anyways. LMFAO, these tardy fans of his will be coming after me forever because I kinda lied about him. F off. It's none of your business anyways. I'm blocking you, and tell Anne-Marie I said F her too. You're seriously sick. I hope you get help. Stop lying about this stuff. This is insane. You know that, right? You're being so rude for what? I'm just trying to help you. Honestly, you did this to yourself. All I was trying to do was help you, and I'm posting these." Now, there's a fellow content creator by the name of Cam Nuggets who actually got in contact with the alleged victim and asked if she would like to address the screenshots for a video that he was doing on the situation. She says, "Yes, the screenshots are fake. I didn't even know it was going around until the friend that they keep saying the screenshots are from reached out to me concerned that I thought she was the one who was making those pictures. I haven't responded to anything related to those pictures because no matter what I say, people will still think that they are real. Like I said on my story a few days ago, all anyone knows is what I've posted. I've done so much more than what I've shared, and I'm so proud of what I did because girls are finally comfortable enough to come forward." And with that little bit of information, we are still in the same spot that we were before. It really didn't do anything to the situation at large. It just adds more fluff, I guess. And I say that because we could literally sit here going back and forth, debating as to whether or not the screenshots of the messages are real or not. There's no definitive proof as to whether or not they're real. I guess what would have been nice is to have some screenshots of that chat between Josie and the friend in question, but even then that could still be contested, I guess. However, that's pretty much it for right now and all the main parts. What do you guys think though? I mean, me personally, I'm leaning more towards it's kind of fake. However, of course, if there's some new information that comes out that's actually like, you know, legitimate, that could still definitely change things a lot. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sub up, stay safe, and peace.